Welcome back to Color Me Green, a podcast focused on making the world a greener place. Notice how I said welcome back because, hi, it's been a minute or a few months. I hit 20 episodes and then just poof, gone. I know, I hate it too. I've been meaning to come back a lot sooner, but seriously, the past few months have just been so very busy. Very great, but very, very busy. I'm actually still busy and trying to catch up with everything and manage everything and get everything organized. I'm just a person that has a lot of ideas and a lot of things, and I'm also just not the greatest at time management. So that's my one of my personal flaws that you get to learn about me today. If you don't know, I am a part-time, hopefully soon to be full-time photographer in Palm Springs. Back in March, I was hired by Palm Springs Life, a local magazine out here, to shoot for them for Fashion Week, which if you don't know is a very big deal. As a fashion photographer, personally, shooting for Fashion Week is actually like a really big deal. I'm actually hoping to shoot at New York Fashion Week next year. I was hoping to go this year, but it's just not going to work out, so fingers crossed for 2023. Anyway, I shot 4 of the runway shows at Fashion Week this year, an after party, and a celebrity chef reception for a local food and wine festival. Then in June, I had 1 to 5 photo shoots a week. One Saturday, I actually had 4 bachelorette parties to shoot in one day. It was a little rough, but I survived. I kind of almost died, but it's fine. I've also been doing a lot of fashion shoots on the side, which is what I really want to do. I really want to make it my main focus. I've still got a lot of stuff to go through, edit, and submit while also working my full-time job, giving my cat and myself attention, eating, sleeping, and just living. So one last time, I apologize for being away. It's been a little crazy, but it's nice to be back though. Hi, how have you been? Also, side note, I just realized that tomorrow is the 1-year anniversary of Color Me Green. That's crazy that I just randomly decided to come back and pushed it back to this day, and the 1-year anniversary of when I started this podcast starts tomorrow. What? Does that mean I should do another giveaway? I don't know. Stay tuned for next week's episode to find out. Now back to the regular scheduled programming. Today we are going to discuss a few ways you can live a plastic-free life, or at least take the first steps into doing so, and how you can start today. If you're new here, I love to talk about the product swaps I've already implemented into my life, and you can find out what those swaps are by listening to episode number 18. I'm also going to talk about quite a few of them in today's episode, so if you are new and haven't gone back to previous episodes, you're going to find out some of my favorites in this episode, and you can just go back and catch up after this episode. Before we begin, if you listen to almost any past episode, you can learn about plastic pollution or pollution in general, but to save some time, here are a few quick, not-so-fun facts about plastic pollution so you can better understand how these practices we're going to discuss are actually beneficial. 40% of plastic produced is packaging, used just once and then discarded. Nearly half of all plastic ever manufactured has been made since 2000. Half of all plastic in the world is made in Asia. Less than a fifth of all plastic is recycled globally. Plastic recycling rates are highest in Europe at 30%, and in the US is only 9%. Nearly 1 million plastic bottles are sold every minute around the world. I'm sitting in my dining room. I'm sorry, side note. I'm sitting in my dining room, and there's a corner of my apartment that rumbles or makes this weird noise when there's an earthquake, even a small one, and it was just making noise, and I can't tell if it was my neighbor because I have my headphones in, but I heard it and it freaked me out. Okay, anyway, where were we? About 8% of the world's oil product is used to make plastic. Around 18 billion pounds of plastic flows into the oceans every year from coastal areas. That's the same as 5 grocery bags of plastic trash just sitting on every foot of coastline around the world. I'm going to be very millennial here, or whatever you want to call it, but hashtag ew. Yeah, that's like actually disgusting. Hopefully at least one of those facts is enough to make you say, wow, maybe I should listen to Paige, this random girl on the internet that I found, has to say, and eliminate plastic from my life. Or at least take some baby steps to get there. Okay, so the easiest thing to do is for me to start with what I've currently done, and then we can move on to practices that I'd like to do and haven't yet done. So again, if you've listened to past episodes, I am never going to stop recommending these products. Over my dead body, I live by these products and I use them daily. So it's just not going to happen. I'm not going to stop recommending them. You might as well just go out and buy them right now because I'm not going to shut up about it. That's how much I love them. So let's start with getting rid of bottled shampoo, conditioner, and soap. This has so far my favorite, absolute favorite swap that I have ever made. And I probably sound like a broken record to returning listeners, and I'm not sorry. I have not bought a bottle of shampoo, conditioner, or body wash, or even hand soap in probably over a year, and I will continue on that track for as long as I live. Instead of bottled products, I use bar products. I'm not joking, shampoo and conditioner come in bar options. They last longer and work just as amazing as bottled alternatives. I personally shop at the online store Plastic Free Pursuit. If you want to check out their items, I will have a link in the show notes and a code for you to get 10% off your order. I'm sure there are other shops you can buy from, but I personally love this one. I know the products are good. Shipping is always fast and easy. Their products are all natural and plastic free, even down to the shipping. The shampoo and conditioner I always get is the vanilla and coconut. I actually recently tried the mango, and that's my new favorite. That's the one that's currently in my shower. These bars are honestly amazing, and they last for months. The 2 current bars I have had since April. It is now August. They aren't even close to being gone, which is honestly not surprising. You don't need much either, since the shampoo lathers so well and so fast, and the conditioner just glides on. But again, a little goes a long way. As far as body wash and hand soap, I get bar soap. Hand soap I get from Plastic Free Pursuit. They have so many amazing natural bars that smell so good. And as far as body wash, I found that I have sensitive skin on my legs, so I just get Dove's Natural Unscented bars. They do come in a little cardboard box, but I just recycle that. And they do actually have an option that has 2 bars in a box, and that's perfect. So I use one for my body wash and then one for washing my face. And then the bar soap from Plastic Free Pursuit, I just use as my hand soap at my kitchen and my bathroom sinks. The next best way I've personally cut down on plastic is to cut out water bottles. I cannot stand water bottles unless I am actually dying and have no access to filtered water to fill up my reusable stainless steel water bottle that I carry with me literally everywhere. I will never buy a plastic water bottle. I got a reusable water bottle from Target for probably around $20. I believe it's from the brand Simple Modern. I can literally leave that thing filled with cold water and actual ice cubes out with me by the pool in over 100-degree weather, and I kid you not, even an hour later, it still has ice cubes in it. Try finding you a plastic water bottle that you probably won't recycle that can do that. And not to mention, that bottle is the most durable thing that I own. I have dropped it on the ground, it's rolled off the roof of my car onto the cement more times than I can count. It's definitely got some scuffs, but it is still in really great condition despite all the abuse it's gone through, and it will last me so long. Hi, editing Paige here. I said before that I was bad at time management, so therefore I'm recording this the day before I have to put it up. So I'm sorry for the fact that you can literally hear my AC buzzing, and I apologize for that. However, am not going to re-edit any of this because I don't feel like it. So just know that I wasn't dying of overheating while I was filming this episode for you. You're welcome. I did actually turn it off before I started recording because I knew I was going to be able to hear it. However, it did get kind of hot in here, and so therefore it turned itself back on. But now that I know how bad you can hear it, I promise from now on that I will make sure to completely turn off the AC before I continue recording my episodes. Please continue to enjoy the episode. And do you know how many plastic water bottles that thing has saved me from buying? I'm not even going to do the math, but it's probably an insane amount. Because I live in the desert and it's really hot. I'm a photographer. I'm outside shooting in the heat. I would have bought so many water bottles if I didn't have that thing. Okay, enough about water bottles, but you get the gist. Go and get yourself a reusable, non-plastic water bottle. It's even healthier for you too. Removing plastic from your laundry routine is one of my favorite tips. Like everything else, I will not buy bottled detergent or dryer sheets ever again. Plastic Free Pursuit has laundry detergent tabs that are just cubed, compressed powder detergent. It works just as good. I believe they aren't scented, so there's no overpowering unnatural smells. You just take one tablet, pop it in with your clothes, and you're good to go. No large plastic bottles. Odds are you don't rinse the bottles out that you currently buy, and then you also don't recycle them after you don't rinse them out. And if you opt for the pods, like, Tide pods, well, you know what holds all that liquid together, right? Plastic. Plastic that doesn't completely break down, so where does it go? Oh, right. Into the water that's drained from your laundry. So if you haven't thought about switching over to natural compressed detergent that comes in a small cardboard box, maybe take a few seconds to do so. Another plastic-free laundry hack I recommend trying is ditching dryer sheets. I have switched to wool dryer balls from Plastic Free Pursuit. They are plastic-free, non-toxic, organic, and cruelty-free. They are also unscented, but you can always add your own essential oils, though I have not opted for that route yet. Another big bonus to these doesn't have to do with plastic, but they speed up dryer time, so you'll actually save electricity as well. Just saying. What's not to like about that? The next one is a big one that I'm still getting used to since I just made the switch recently. I have cut out paper towels. Like, I literally don't buy them and I don't have them in my home. I was scrolling online just doing my usual plastic-free shopping haul, and I came across paper towels. They are 100% cotton and can come pre-rolled to go on your paper towel holder, or you can just order them folded. They are good for replacing napkins, or the thing that I love using them for is cleaning. I have certain ones that I use in the bathroom, certain ones I use in the kitchen, and then just for basic cleaning throughout the house. They are easy to wash since you just throw them in with your laundry and then they're good to go for another round of cleaning. I used to go through so many paper towels when cleaning my house, and I honestly just feel so much better knowing that I can just throw a towel in the hamper instead of in the trash. And since we are on the topic of cleaning, I guess I should mention swapping out cleaning products. I'm not 100% there yet with replacing everything, since I'm still working on finding plastic-free replacements that I like. But again, this is a good start for everyone, and all that matters is that we are taking the steps to cut out plastic, even if they're just baby steps at first. I have cut out harsh cleaning products and switched to a vegan all-purpose cleaner that I got again from Plastic Free Pursuit. I promise they're not sponsoring this. If they want to, great, but I just love their store. They have 3 different scents. I believe I have the grapefruit and lemon one. It comes in a glass jar that is reusable and refillable with a concentrate that also comes in a glass bottle that you can order from their website when you need more. I actually haven't run out of mine yet, and then I actually got it months and months ago, maybe even last year, honestly. And I use it to clean every room and every surface in my home, including my wood furniture and all glass and mirrors. It's nice actually having a product I can use on everything and anything and not have to switch between multiple products. I think one of the last products I'm going to mention that I've actually bought just because I love it is my natural aluminum and paraben-free, cruelty-free deodorant that comes in a cardboard tube instead of plastic. When I tell you this stuff lasts forever, I mean it. A little goes a long way with this product too. I get the Hammond's all-natural deodorant from, you guessed it, Plastic Free Pursuit. They have 6 different scents. I get the lemongrass and peppermint. That's the only one I've actually got so far, so I can't really say I can recommend the others, but the overall product is actually amazing. I'm sure the other scents are just as great, but I found one I like and I'm not planning on switching anytime soon. Also because I just ordered more. I actually am getting low on the current one that I have, and I already have another one ready to open in my bathroom cabinet, and I'm pretty sure I also just purchased another one forgetting that I had the one in the bathroom. So I think I'm good to go for a while, but obviously you can tell how much I love it. I did just recently get an order in from Plastic Free Pursuit, and I actually got some new items I haven't tried before in hopes to making some more plastic-free swaps on some products I use almost daily. So another swaps episode might be in the near future, and I will definitely review them and let you know what I think. So one big step to going plastic-free that I really want to try and make a habit of is to get bamboo or reusable silverware for to-go meals. So basically cutting out plastic silverware. If I get it and I have it at home, then I always wash it and reuse it. But when you're at work or just out getting lunch, odds are you're going to have to get straws and plastic utensils. I've already swapped my coffee straws for stainless steel ones. Now I just have to purchase some bamboo utensils for on-the-go meals. I think this one goes as an overall tip, but cutting out or starting to cut down on single-use plastics are one of the best ways to start living plastic-free. Another thing I really wish I would have started sooner that I do now but really need to commit to is not using sticky notes or notepads, notebooks. I used to use so many sticky notes, and oh my god, the notebooks and note cards I went through in college is insane. Back in 2020, I purchased my iPad, and I've since downloaded an app called GoodNotes. I know there's plenty others out there that you can use, but I love GoodNotes and recommend it to all of my friends with iPads. It's an app that you can literally take notes on and have flashcards and draw on. You can literally do anything on it, and it's like a notebook, but digital, and it's amazing. I take all of my notes on it with my Apple Pencil, and it's really helped me cut back on taking one-off notes on sticky notes that I used to use for quick reminders, and now I only use them if it's absolutely necessary. If you're in college, I really recommend investing in an iPad or some sort of tablet that you can take notes on, because it will, in the long run, save you from buying tons of notebooks that you'll use for once a semester and then be done with. I'm honestly so disappointed in myself for knowing I could have taken that route and then just didn't go ahead and do it. If I continue, this episode could be hours and hours long. I could go over so many things that we could all do to live plastic free, but I hope that the tips I listed are some that you are interested in trying out. If I can do it, I think anybody can. I hate change most of the time, but I promise these changes will be some of the best you can make for yourself and for the environment. Head on over to the show's Instagram at Color Me Green Podcast and let me know what you're going to implement into your life to start living plastic free. I want to thank you for listening to today's episode of Color Me Green. New episodes are coming out weekly, and hopefully each one has something you can take away and learn from. If you want to request a certain topic to discuss, please feel free to message me on the show's Instagram at Color Me Green Podcast, linked in the show notes. If you loved today's episode, please make sure to leave a review, as I will be randomly picking reviews every week as they roll in to read on the show. One of the best ways to help change the world is to share this episode with a friend and let them also learn what they can do to live more sustainably. And please remember to reduce, reuse, recycle, and live green. See you next week.